There you go. There's some Black Mage. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because it is time for the rise of the Black Mages. A staple of Final Fantasy is the Black Mage, and we are in Final Fantasy Early Access, thanks to Wizards of the Coast, giving me a spot in the Streamer Showdown right here, where I'm playing a little bit of Early Access. We are going to play the iconic Black Mages. If you know, the big yellow hat, the glowing eyes, the completely shadowed face, you know it. It is iconic. And they've put enough in here, and I was very surprised. This is the one I was most skeptical about. Is this really going to work? It absolutely does. You can Black Mage people to death in this, and we are going to in this Rakdos deck right here. So before we get down to it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. Which you may or may not know is the YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you and maul you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Did you miss the early access stream? That's because you're not on either one. You don't have notifications on, so I'd love for you to do that. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there on Discord. If you have a deck you want me to build around for Final Fantasy coming up, please share it right there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy, check out the description below. We will have it for you. So this is, as you may or not know, Black Mages are wizards. That's why they have those silly wizard hats on. That's what they do, okay? So they are wizards. They use black magic. I call them Black Mages, though. Generally, Final Fantasy refers to that terminology, mage and wizard interchangeable. The whole idea of this is to get a swarm of these Black Mage wizard tokens out and then pummel your opponent with an absolute barrage of spells, okay? Just hit him with the fire spells. Boom, 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 boom. Hit it with Fire Aga. Well, not that spell specifically. Hit them with Holy Flare, whatever, and they will go down. We have a lot of different ways to do this, and double the damage. So first things first, we need our fire spells. Unfortunately, Fire Aga and Thundaga, the lightning and fire spells from Final Fantasy, only affect creatures. And frankly, I don't want to attack creatures. I want to attack my opponent. So we're going with the classic 1-2. I'm doing Bolt Wave, which will be our stand-in Thundaga. And our Thundara here, well, this will be our Thundaga, and this will be our Thundra. We have Burst Lightning and Bolt Wave, even though this looks a little bit more like fire. Red does 1 red, 3 damage to an opponent. It's kind of just a weaker Lightning Bolt, so it doesn't target the other creatures. We don't need to target the creatures. Again, our goal is to survive for a little bit, build up enough boost that we can just absolutely flurry spells out and sling them out at the end there. And it's really fun to do this, not in It's really fun to do this in Rakdos. We also have Burst Lightning, which is 2 damage to any target, arguably just a better shock. We do get that kicker at the end. If we pay 4 more, it deals 4 damage instead, which is super, super cool right there. Love to see that. So, yeah, really happy about that one. 2 damage to anyone is amazing, especially late in the game. Now, let's get into the Black Mage stuff. Well, before we get into that, let's talk about some of the wizards. We're bringing in some Dwarf wizards. Dwarf Forge Chanter is super cool because it makes people pay life to kill him, and it has prowess, which is super useful when you're spell slinging. However, we also have Electric Static Infantry, which is a 1-2 trample Dwarf Wizard, which of course increases with the each instant sorcery gets a 1/1 counter. I did forget. For some reason, I completely forgot about Coruscation Mage because he's a silly otter. He's an otter wizard, and you can get multiple of him. He is very similar to the Black Mage build that we're doing. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That is kind of the whole idea behind the Black Mages. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage. I actually would recommend swapping him in. I don't know why I forgot that he existed. My eyes completely glazed over him. He's probably the better bet for one of these guys. Whichever one you want to swap in, as long as you get Coruscation Mage in here, you're going to be good to go. But after I recorded all the games, I was like, Coruscation Mage. So he's actually really good. We also have the return of, we're talking about new stuff, we have the return, what's old is new, the return of Dark Confidant here. 1 black and 1, 2/1 at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Helps you get extra stuff out. We don't have stuff that's too mana valuable that's going to hurt us that bad, so it's usually 1 or 2 life, and we have a ways of gaining life. I also just, people kill him a lot, so it's never really that this wizard is going to stay on too long where, you know, things are going to get out of control and he's just going to be harming us so much. And also, if you get a land, you don't get charged anything for it. You get a free land off the top. So 3 Dark Confidants, we got to get back to it with him. Here is the Black Mage's Rods. So white, in Final Fantasy lore, white mages use staffs. Those are your healings. Those are your clerics. Black mages, your wizards, use rods. That's how they channel their power. Very interesting. Your rod and your staff. Interesting right there. Job select, which means that it instantly creates a 1/1 hero token, and you attach it to it right there. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage and is a wizard in addition to its other types. So you get a wizard hero, and whenever you cast the spell, it does 1 damage if it's attached. It also costs 3 to attach. Good early play here. You're saying it's not super valuable on its face, a 2/1 that does damage. Just wait. I want you to wait and build up. You want to kind of slowly kind of build up your wizards as you go. So good turn 2 play here. We also are going to have Mysidian Elder right here. Yeah, we're going to make another wizard token. I love creatures that create another token with them because it makes it a little bit harder for people to play sacrifice plays and Liliana and stuff. 1 red and 2, 1/2, Mysidian Elder. Whenever this creature enters, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Our goal is to have like 5 or 6 of these guys, right? We want a ton of these Black Mage Wizard tokens that are going to sling damage when we sling damage. They're going to add to the fire that we're throwing right there. So that's going to be Mysidian Elder. Cornered by Black Mages. Super cool. I love the Black Mages in Final Fantasy IX that they're used as like a crazy bioweapon. I love their look. They're so awesome. 2 black and 1. Target opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice, and we create a 0/1 Black Mage whenever we cast. We deal damage to each opponent. And again, this is a sorcery spell, so this will actually trigger our Black Mage's Rod if we do that. So not a bad one right there. Saying not as good as a regular sacrifice spell, but we do get something a little bit more out of it. Then we have Queen Brahe. This crazy-looking Brunhilde Queen right here with her Black Mages on there. I love that iconic design, guys. That design, the coat with the hat and just the glowing eyes, just so iconic. And that's why I love this one so much. And I love casting black magic. It's really the only time I really enjoy playing a wizard is in Final Fantasy when you can cast black magic or become a Dark Knight or something. 1 red and 1. She is a 2/1 prowess, and whenever she attacks, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this opponent deals 1 damage to each opponent. So she is creating more and more tokens. You can kind of see the theme building here. Can you kind of see the theme building? We're going to slowly build up our line of all of these wizards, of all of these little black mages, and then we're going to go for the kill shots as we go. We have some creatures to kind of, attack and protect as we go, but here's where things get crazy. I'm going to wait for Circle. Here he is, man. Probably one of the most iconic villains, and he's just so cool looking, man. The Black Waltz number 3. 1 red, 1 black, and 2. 2/2 flying death touch legendary creature wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Black Waltz number 3 deals 2 damage to each opponent. So he is your Spellslinger master. If you get a bunch of wizards out with him, this is what I'm talking about. You get down Black Mage's Rod, Mysidian Elder, and then Black Waltz number 3. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, your opponent's going to take 4 damage. Instantly. So you cast a Bolt Wave on turn 5, they're taking 7 damage. You've got 5 mana to just throw down spells and just obliterate someone, just nuke them from orbit if you have Black Waltz and a bunch of different other mages right there. And he is just, look at that guy. Look at how cool he is, man. That's got to count for something, right? So that is going to be the Black Waltz right there. We're also going to have Kuja. Genome Sorcerer. Black Mages being the primary, he's the primary antagonist from Final Fantasy IX, and then Black Mages being a primary antagonist from there. 1 red, 1 black, and 2, 3, 4 human mutant wizard. This guy is what sets it off. He's going to triple double you right here. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 1/1 wizard token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. So he is going to auto-generate a free Black Mage token every single turn. He's going to create that wizard Black Mage token every single turn. He's going to make one. If you have 4 or more wizards, which he is a wizard and he makes one, so you only need 2 previous wizards on the board to immediately flip him, to get to Kuja, Fate Defied. This is when he goes nuts and starts nuking the world. His ultimate, of course, is Flame Star. If a wizard you control will deal damage to a permanent or a player, it deals double damage instead. He is a 4/6, doubling the amount of damage that you're doing whenever you're doing damage with a wizard. Remember, all of your little guys, your 1 pings, are now double damage. Even Black Waltz, which is insane. So those are the 2 4-drops. The final 4-drop that is going to set it off, this is what I usually use to trigger the insanity right here. Circle of Power. 1 black and 3. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Decent. Classic black spell. You create a 1/0/1 black wizard token. You create the Black Mage token whenever you cast, deals 1 damage. Then wizards you control get +1 and gain lifelink until the end of turn. This is how you drain the life from somebody. So now you go crazy nuts. I like to create an extra one and get that extra creature out there, and then either on this turn or later, if I have turn 5 or turn 6, that's when I start swinging. And remember, anytime something does damage, wizards all do damage. If they're doing double or single damage, you're gaining life from all of the spells they're slinging. So if you have 4 or 5 of these guys out and you hit Circle of Power and you throw 1 Bolt Wave, you're gaining 5 life by hitting them again and again and again with all of their little pings. So Circle of Power really sets things off. I was really honestly shocked at how effective this all worked together. If they're not taking you seriously until suddenly they are. Until suddenly they are, well, you could say cornered by Black Mages. And you just rip them apart with the amount of spells you can sling and life you can gain on the rebound. I've come back from insane games with this one and just pummeled people with fire spells. So 5 swamps right there. Blackcleave's Cliffs, Blazewire Wurge, Sulphurous Springs. We also have Lindblum Industrial Regency, which is, we have Mage Siege. This is a great town right here. It's a red land that enters tapped. But we also have Mage Siege, which is an instant, which means that you can play it on your opponent's turn, getting ready for your next turn. 1 red and 2. Create a 0/1 black wizard, the Black Mage token that deals damage. So that is what we're talking about right there. I was shocked at how well this worked. I was most skeptical about this, but man, I got some good games in with it. Creatures. 17 wizards. Yeah, obviously we're doing it like that. Dwarf, human, noble wizards. 4 instants, 9 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 24 lands altogether. Kind of a land-hungry deck. You kind of need to play a lot of spells. So that's why I kept with 24 lands and a 2.5 average. That is what we're looking at right there. Again, Spellslinging in Rakdos hits way different than Spellslinging in Izzet, I'll be honest. It's way better. It's a lot more fun. As far as sideboard goes, there's a couple of things you can do. Again, Coruscation Mage, I'd recommend it. I completely forgot about it. Direct Removal, if you want to go less on, if you're having trouble with creatures and you just want to run Cut Down or Bitter Triumph, I get that as well. Lightning Strike, of course, never a bad one for the 2-drop. I just try to stay as cheap as possible. Slick Show Off is a wizard too. If you really want to go that crazy route, you want to go that prowess route, he's a wizard too. He counts. Teresian Light Shatterer, aka Light Shitter. Orc Wizard, yeah, lets you draw cards, gets more stuff out there, and if you want some more Final Fantasy in your Final Fantasy, summon GF Cerberus, 2 red and 2, 3/3, Surveil 1, then on turn 5, double whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, copy it, you may choose new targets for the copy. So they can actually, if you've got a bunch of the Black Mages lined up, and you lay down GF Cerberus, and you line up your shot nicely, you can double hit them with Bolt Wave, and then double hit them with all of the Black Mages, and that may be enough to just knock them out right there. So keep that in mind for a Saga Dog enchantment as we go. Yeah, GF Cerberus, there we go. That is cornered by Black Mages. We love Black Magic here. Here we go, guys, into the game. Let's try some standard rank games. Let's see if we can find them. This is early access, so that's why we're in silver. Don't worry about that. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. I got into Final Fantasy. I got MTG from a love of classic high fantasies. I don't care much for Final Fantasy set either. Oh, but Final Fantasy has some of the most well-known classic high fantasy in the world. I don't feel like that's a discount on that. I think it has some of the best high fantasy out there, right? Or Enchanter, Kidal. What's up, Kidal? Tower Green. Tower Reader. Okay. What's this? Reanimator? Okay, we'll go in. Oh, it's Yuna. Yuna's so fucking busted. Holy shit, people are gonna hate Yuna. People are gonna fucking hate Yuna. Yuna is so fucking broken. It's ridiculous how fucking broken Yuna is. Because she can just reanimate fucking Bahamut, and that's all anyone's gonna do is just summon Bahamut. There's just no fucking getting away from it. Oh, why didn't he do that? Why wouldn't he just reanimate Bahamut? Oh, he threw away the Yuna. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there we go. Jazz buff. It's on the stack, bruv. It's on the stack. Doesn't matter. Boom. 19. Let's see, what can he do here? You can do 8, 10, 23. If I can block with Overlord of the Hauntwoods there. Town Crier. Damn it. Gains 2 life. Fuck. I needed him to just die on that one. Get him, Black Waltz. Oh, Black freaking Waltz. Like a glove. Like a glove, ladies and gentlemen. Black freaking Waltz. Black wall. I gotta say it. I'm sorry. That requires it. Requires that I get real low for this one. The Black Waltz. There you go. I got it. So it's got one new card. Put down Dark Confidant. He's going to kill it right away, but we'll give it a shot. Same thing. Angel. Overlord of the Mistmores. Okay, so next turn we do Circle of Power if he doesn't fucking completely destroy us. Depends what he gets here. He could get Random Encounter. Just a sweeper. There you go. There's some Black Mage chicanery there for you, if you like that. You like some Black Mage chicane. Oh my goodness. There's a couple that do a good job. I'm gonna mulligan this because it sucks. Queen Brahe, I don't think she's any good. We'll drop Queen Brahe. Black Mage Rod. Iron Crag. Boom. Yeah, absolutely. Mercedes SL Black Mercedes SLK, 100%. Yeah, you want a Simic deck? I can't guarantee it's a doppelgang, but it'll be a Simic deck if you buy me a Mercedes SLK. Yeah, for sure. More than happy to. Black Mages. I'll tell you about them. Allowed to choose the deck? I guess if you want. I mean, you could buy me Mercedes and tell me that I play tell me to play a mono black deck, but I don't see the reason to do that. Be crashing out. He seems to be crashing out a little bit here. Black Waltz. Black Waltz, arguably one of my favorite characters of all time. Fucking sick ass design, man. The Black Mage with the fucking additional all that extra shit on him, black wings, raven wings, so fucking sick. Just so fucking sick. Like, I can't get enough of fucking Black Waltz. His name is fucking Black Waltz. Like, you're so fucking cool, man. No, not a hardtop. Hardtop convertible. For a few hundred. Doesn't run. It doesn't run? How is it 100 if it doesn't run? Let's do this. Let's see this. Odds are we don't see new cards from this deck. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, folks. I need a mana here. If I can get a mana, I think I'll be okay. No, old stuff. It's probably got VV in here. Black Mage's Rod. Let's do no attacks. No, I don't think he likes Arena very much. There's probably a VV in there. Yeah, they stuck VV in a prowess deck, and we're like, look at this, look at that. I'm such a genius for this new deck that I built. I'm such a genius, super genius. Everyone has MTG after their name. Look at me. Oh, I don't know then. Welcome. Yeah, we're more than happy to just you know, if you're very frustrated, I get it. More than happy to just have you on as just people will just play you so you enjoy yourself a little more. How's the FF set treating me? Pretty decent. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Not that I thought I was going to do bad, but I thought it was going to be a bit different. You're missing out. Black mana, black mana, black mana. Wonderful. Okay. Let's do that one. Boom. Queen Brahe. Duress. What's he going to get rid of? He doesn't know what any of these are. He should probably get rid of Burst Lightning, but he'll get rid of Cornered. He'll get rid of Burst Lightning because he knows what it is. Oh, he did that one. Okay. Good for you, man. Queen Brahe. Took him 20 minutes to do that. Took him 20 minutes to figure that. And he wanted to do that. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna put down Queen Brahe. Boom. Did you say 4 was my favorite in my video? No, 4 is not my favorite. I do like 4. For Cecil, the Dark Knight. But if we're talking about main lines, it's probably 9. Just because it kind of has a special place for me. But non-mainline Tactics. I love Tactics. My favorite one. Discard. He's going to get rid of fucking Burst. Lightning. Black Waltz. Boom. Do that. Okay. He's probably got removal. $14 is peak. Oh, FF4 is peak. Okay. Okay. We're gonna hit the crazy go nuts button on him in a second. Are they remaking 9? That would be awesome. That's some Black Mage stuff right there. We did some real Black Mage shenanigans. I didn't know they were doing it. They should remake all of them. I'm surprised they haven't remade 8. 8 is fucking popular, at least it used to be. It's got the whole fucking Magic School vibe. Which is a whole thing. Hey, it's Lemon. He's gonna play removal on the Black Mage. Oh no, he's gonna cutter it up. Let's get Dark Magician out here. No, nobody's used the Cactuar on me, surprisingly. Bladehold War Whip. Steel Cutter. He's gonna hit me hard here. Boom. 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 He's gonna hit me real hard here. Queen Brahe. Do that. Mardu Elder. Let's do nothing. You know, I think it's possible. I think that everyone knows. The thing is, he's expensive. It's not cheap to get out. You know? Not a fucking cheap card to get out. So... we did not get the mana we needed here. We did not get the mana we need. We got close, but I'm gonna have to add a mana. I love that. I love the new stuff that he added in here, by the way. Really, really good use of new cards. Really, really good use of new cards. Great stuff. Alright, couple more of these. And we'll be done. Oh, we're back. They supposedly do go around and check on us, but I haven't seen it. Okay, we're gonna try this. What's wrong with this?
Just let me know what you'd like to try.
Oh, what? Phone? What is wrong with you? What do you hate this? What do you hate this avatar for? What's wrong with this bunny girl? I'm being Fran from Final Fantasy 12. It's a cosplay. I'm not allowed to cosplay. It's pretty girls. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because that's not a world I want to live in. Boom. Dark power. Boom. Dark confidant. There we go. We already got him. Kefka Fate Defied. I don't know what's going on there. Let him live, Rage. Raziel. No fun allowed, only win. Raziel's the GOAT. I remember playing fucking Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. And hey, it's Capra Demon. Capra Demon either has a cockamamie scheme that doesn't work, or he beats the shit out of me. Another one of these, it's all or nothing. Another one of these all or nothing type of guys here. He's either got the cockamamie scheme, or he's got the fucking, the bruiser. Yeah, you should be trying upgrades. Like, I don't understand why people just don't do anything new. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. I've heard good things about Sheldred too. Also, I find her very attractive. I've never been shy about this. The worst thing about Sheldred, the only bad thing that I can say is she's got no legs. She can't wear thigh highs. That's the worst thing I can say about her. You know? Breach system upgrade card. I don't know what breach system is. Okay, he's gotta make a choice on removing here. Boom. Tycho Brahe. Circle of Power. I'd love to get Circle of Power out. She's got a monster body. She does. Ooh. Safer Final Fantasy VIII. Just the actual safer for Final Fantasy VIII. Just subscribe. That's awesome. That's sick. Let's get rid of you.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Brother, she's beautiful from the waist down. I'll tell you that much. I need a mana real bad. He's suppressing me, basically. I love these new cards in the too, by the way, and stuff.
I win. Haven't you ever heard
Great stuff here.
Space?
Okay, yeah, Gobbler, you took it too far, man. Gobbler, took it too far.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Oh, that's one thing I will do. Feet are gross. There's nothing sexy about feet. They're just gross. They're just gross.
Starting at $30 a month.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Oh, look, Ugin. Demon Wall. Attacks. Okay. Probably removal. Zodiac. Humble God. And he's gonna hit the sacrifice on that. So we definitely need more creatures.
Must be made.
That's part of the issue, is that we need more creatures.
Don't overthink things.
We did not hit a very good line here. He's gonna play a pump on him or something. Boop 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 a doop a doo. Hey, what's up, Kami Red Panda?
Off
I
we
should.
go.
I think it's probably really hard to do that. No ads. Expendable minions. If you want the exclusive Final Fantasy, you gotta say it. You gotta say it real low. You gotta say it. The Black Waltz. What do you think your chances are new at a 3-color deck on Tarkir? 3-color decks are a little tricky. I don't always recommend people go in right away with a 3-color. But you can certainly give it a shot. It's very tricky to do. It's not super easy, but you know, I'm never gonna tell you don't do it. You know, have fun with it. Denji, the guy from Chainsaw Man. Starting UFO. Okay, great. The Black Waltz. Boom. Do that. Poo-poo UFO. Construct alien, you put a land card from the battlefield, 10 years or visit number towns you control. Okay. Starting town. Return a town to your hand. Okay, town crier. Let's do Kuja. The Black Waltz. We'll do the Black Waltz next turn. No attacks. Flare Star. Destroy target permanent. Very nice. Okay. Mill 3 cards. Boom, boom, boom. That's why people like to do 9-hour streams. They gotta make the hay while the sun shines. Yeah. Yeah, even me, who famously only streams for 2 hours, is doing 8 hours today. Ooh, Esper Origins. People really like this card. They really like it. They really like Esper Origins.
There's nothing like summer in New York City. A new chapter.
Boom. Discard a card, return a land card from your hand. Get a creature card from the battlefield. Put a land card, land entered. Boom. Alright, I need a fucking Circle of Power. That's what I need to draw. Circle of Power is actually very strong. Very, very strong card in Circle of Power, to be honest. Return your card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I know he's gonna rip me apart with that. He can do bad things with that. Bad things. This is town tribal here. It's super boring. Bolt wave. Gobbler, do you understand the tribal that I'm playing with this deck? Do you get why that may not be the right case for me? Zansetsuken, he's probably got a removal, so he can pop me out here. Hey, he does. Nice. My hat blocks the card test. That's the point. It's a secret. Here, I'll put myself on the other side. Everyone complains about my hat. Okay, that's better. This should be better. I have not built a Chocobo deck. Water Crystal. Dark Confidant. Counterspell. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Okay. Sweeper? We running a sweeper now? Nothing. Mystic Elder. Counter spell. 4 life. He's gonna use his item. They have Judgment. Black Waltz is going to be really good. Another sweeper, perhaps. Water Crystal. Okay. Let's try Black Waltz. Counter spell. Got him. There you go. Don't know what was going on there, but it wasn't his best idea. Brewlab comes up with some bangers. He's been all over the map. Alright. Well, I actually really like this deck. I didn't know if Black Mage was going to be viable, but damn, sure as hell is. Circle of Power, Black Waltz, Kuja, these all can really get. If you can survive to like turn 4, turn 5, you can absolutely knock them out with a symphony of all kind of crazy stuff. A lot of new cards in this one, and again, maybe there's a few things that are swappable, but overall, solid deck. I had a lot of fun with it, but we're gonna leave it right there.